In this video, we'll build this entire landing page that works in both light and dark mode, is fully responsive, and not only that, we'll create this dashboard as well. Everything fully functional with high performance, ready to plug into a database and start receiving real data. We're using TanStack Start, Shadcn, and one pretty cool library filled with good blocks, components, and layouts called Shadcn Studio. This is the beginning of a much bigger project, and today we are building the front-end foundation. Let's dive in. We are starting with TanStack Start, and we are here on the landing page, so we need to go to the documentation here to getting started, and we'll use TanStack Start CLI in order to initialize our project. So from here, I'll copy this command pm create TanStack Start latest, and I'll paste it inside of my terminal. Now here we'll get a couple of questions. What would you like to name your project? I'll name it Orcish SaaS. Then yes, we'd like to use Tailwind. We can use ESLint toolchain this time. And for the deployment adapter, I'll just put Nitro. That's the default one. And from the add-ons, we want here Shadcn. So I'm pressing here space in order to check what we want, and all the other things we can add them later. So I'm now going with Shadcn, and we don't want any examples, we just want it like this, plain with Shadcn initialized, and now everything is being installed, and in a couple of seconds we'll get the project. There it is. So I'm going now to Orcish SaaS, and I'll just run pm dev. So now I'm going to localhost 3000, and we have here a fresh copy of TanStack Start application up and running. We can now start building our landing page. But first, let's open the code. So I'm opening a new tab in my terminal. I'm running code dot, and that will open cursor for my current project. So now when we have code, I can go back to my browser and we'll open a library called Shadcn Studio. Now, this is one really awesome library. You may be seen it already on my top 10 blocks video, and it provides really a lot of components, blocks, layouts, and different things, and we'll use a lot of them in this video. So let's go to blocks, and here we want something fancy for a landing page, so we want some kind of good hero section. And let's go to the hero section. They have some paid blocks, they have free blocks, so we'll use only free blocks, so I can open source this and give it to you as a template if you want to use this Orcish SaaS project. And we'll just use this one. So this is looking good already, good enough. We have this big title, this here thingy that exists now on pretty much every project with images. So this one is looking decent enough, and we'll just use that one. So let's see what will happen if we try to put in this Shadcn command. Here we'll get now an error that we need to put our registry URL to our components.json file. So in order to do that, we need to go to the documentation here from Shadcn Studio. So here we are going to the docs, opening it in new tab, and how to use Shadcn CLI. There it is. So everything that we need to do is just to put this thing inside of our component.json file. So I'm going to that one, components.json, and here in the end of this file, I'll just add these registries right here. So now we can return back to my terminal. We can run exactly the same command again. So now we'll actually inject all this nice code, all this good stuff inside of our project. So we have now badge, button, drop-down menu, navigation menu. Those are all Shadcn components that are used for these blocks. And we have hero section, we have header, we have hero section 1, and we have a logo. So let's check it out. We are going to our hero section. Let's just rename this file to hero section, not hero section 01, because we don't want that ugly 01 to be there. Okay, so everything looks good. Now what we need to do, we need to go to our index file, and this is basically our landing page and everything that we are seeing here. This one, TanStack Start. So we'll delete all these things. We don't need these Lucid React icons. We don't need this array of features. And we certainly don't need all this JSX right here. So let's put in hero section. AI already knows it. And let's see how does it look. Here it is. So we have it like this was just one import. We just used it and it is already looking amazing. Although we have this TanStack Start header right there, we want to replace that one as well. So we are going to our root file and here we can see that we are using that header. So we want to delete that one and we want to use that different header that we now have from our hero section. Let's see if we have it here in our imports. Yes, there it is. Header. Nice, it's missing something, some navigation data. Let's put in as empty array for now to see how does it look. Refreshing the screen. There it is. We have here our logo. We have here some login button. Although I'm not sure if this is good enough. So let's check if we have more blocks right here. We want to search here for Navbar components, so let's check them out. There they are. Okay, nice. So we'll take the free one from here. Now this one looks really good. Let's just copy this one and add it just again with a command into our project. So we are adding Navbar component 01, installing dependencies. There it is. Nice. So it is called, let's see it here. It's called Navbar component 01. Okay. And let's now remove this header from here. We can remove it from here as well. And we can delete also all headers that are inside of our project. Let's delete everything. Header, this one as well, that is by default inside of TanStack Start. And now in our root, we can put, instead of that header, we can put our new Navbar from here. Nice. Let's see what is it missing. It's missing again some kind of navigation data. Let's put in the empty array in order to work. And we are going back to our project. There it is. Now we have our new Navbar. And this one is looking now much better. It goes better with this design right here. And we can replace this search icon with some toggle for themes for light and dark mode. Awesome. So let's check now the Navbar. Here it is. Let's rename it again to remove this 01. We don't want this one. And we'll change the import as well. Let's see if that one is fixed here. It is. Okay, so let's just set the links here. So we have href for our products. We can put just products like this and we can use ID, and same for about us. And for this one, nice. Yeah, only logo here. It should go to home like this, and this one also to home. Nice. So we can now set the sections. For example, our hero section will have ID hero. Actually home, not hero. AI is here to say that I'm wrong. And now everything should work smoothly. We can now just add other sections. So if we return back here to refresh, it is working. We can now add the product section. And for that, we can search here for some gallery components like this, for example. So we can put our products in something like this, like in some kind of gallery. We can put some images. Of course, we're not going to do it now. We'll just leave these default images here. So let's add this one. We are just making like some kind of Lego. We are adding like all the components and blocks and everything and just merging it in order to look good. So we added this one. It's called gallery component 01. Let's go to that one to again rename it to remove that 01 thing like this. Nice. And also this one has 01. So we want to make it clean to look a little bit better than it is here. And is this Navbar component? Yes, that one is also 01. Okay, we renamed everything. Now it probably crashed here on our landing page. Yes, because it is not pulling from the right directory. So here it is not 01. Here it's like this. Nice. And also in index, this hero section is now coming from here. Okay, nice. So let's now add a gallery like this. Nice. It's missing sections, so we'll take that mock data from Shadcn Studio right here. They have it probably in code. Yes, here it is. So they have all the gallery sections that we can just copy and paste and use inside of our page right there. So we'll just put it here. gallery sections, and we'll fill in the gallery with those sections right there. So let's go back, refresh, and if we scroll down, we can see here our gallery of our products. So let's just say, instead of explore our gallery, let's say explore our products like this, and we'll add also here ID products. So now if we go here to products, it is leading to products. If we go to home, it is leading us home to our hero section. So that one is working. Awesome. Next thing we have is about us. So let's search for about us component. Here, it's probably in the beginning. About us, no, it's not. This is not by alphabetic order. So there it is, about us page. Okay. So we're adding the first one. It is looking decent. It even has a video, so really nice. And we're going to our terminal, adding the about us 01 page. So let's prepare to remove that 01. There it is. So now we can go to about us page here, removing those 01s to make our files and namings clean like this. Nice. There is nothing here to change. So let's go to our index, and just below our gallery, we are adding about us. Nice. And we need some stats. Not sure what is that one. Let's go to the documentation here, to code. Okay, so we need to add some icons and some things. Let's add that one as well. So we are going to index right beneath the gallery sections. We are adding that one. Let's add quickly all the icons that we need, and to about us. Awesome. Let's see how does it look. Refreshing the page, and here we are going through our products, and we have about us section. Nice. So this one is already looking decent enough. I mean, it's a real landing page. We are not doing something special. We are just putting it in like Lego, one beneath each other, and everything is working like a charm. We are getting like the full landing page. Everything is working. Everything is like, it's responsive, and it's really awesome, like how far we went with this Shadcn thing and with web development in general. Awesome. Let's now add the contacts page. So we are going back again to our blocks, contact us page. We are choosing the first one, and we are adding it to our project. There it is. Again, we'll just remove that 01 when that one is added. There it is. So going to contact us page here, removing the 01 thingy, and on the directory as well. Nice. Going to the index page here, adding the contact us. There it is. Importing, and let's see, what do we need? We need here contact info. Let's get that one again from the code right here. There it is, contact info. Of course, you can change all this content to whatever you like, but this is easier just to show it like this, to be able to have this mock-up data. That's really good. Adding all the icons with my tab. And is this one working? It is. Okay. And phone icon. I don't want phone. I want phone. From Lucid. Yes, this one. Awesome. And now here we're adding the contact info. Let's see. Refreshing the page, something is happening. Let's see the error. We're going to pm dev. It's some briefcase phone icon doesn't exist. Okay, so AI here made some mistake. We're importing this one, and we can remove these two. Nice. Now it should work. Yes. And we're going to contact us. There it is. Working. Awesome. We have everything except one thing. We need to add some kind of footer in order for this one to look now, to have like some complete picture of everything. And we're going back again to footers. There it is, footer component, and we'll add the first one. This one is like, every footer is looking like this these days. It's really nice. So we are adding footer component 01 block, and when we get that one, we'll just put it inside of our root. There it is. Let's just go to rename again the 01 thingy, removing from the directory as well. Nice. And going now to our root, and beneath our children right here, we'll just put the footer. Awesome. Let's see how does it look. How does like now every landing page look in general. So there it is, footer. We have hero section, we have products, about us, contact us, and we have our footer. Nice. So let's just go now to about us. Is it this one? About us. Yes. Page. Why is it called page? This one should be about us, just about us and nothing else. Okay, let's rename that one. It doesn't need to be confusing like this because it is not a page. It is basically a component. Nice. So now here we need to put ID about us. So it's leading when we click about us link, and also the same thing for contact us. And there I see also we have a page. It is not a page, so let's not confuse anyone with this. Nice. Okay. So now also in contact us, we can put here the section contacts. Nice. And let's just see where do we need to fix our imports. So here we just need to remove these page things. Nice. And here as well. And here. Awesome. Let's see if everything is working right. Refreshing. We're going to products. We're going to about us. And we're going to contacts. Nice. We have our entire landing page built. And this is probably like the record time that you can build it. And this is much better than doing it with the AI because you have the full thing. You have designers behind this. You have responsiveness. You have also light and dark mode support. So let's add quickly the dark mode. We are going to Shadcn. So here we're going to documentation. We are going then to dark mode, Vite, and we'll copy this theme provider. So let's put it inside of our components. Here, theme provider.tsx, pasting that one, nice. And we need also mode toggle. Oh yes, first to add it to our root. So we are wrapping up everything inside of our body. And here, like this. And also we need mode toggle. So adding this one as well as a component, mode toggle.tsx, pasting it in. Nice. I don't see any errors. Let's see where can we put that one. So if it is working, oh, it is already dark mode. So it's already looking really nice. So now we want to replace this search icon with our mod toggle. So that one is our new Navbar component. There it is. And we're looking for search icon. There it is, this button. We'll just remove that one. We don't want search, and we'll put in the mod toggle. Nice. So we're returning back. We have now here mod toggle. You probably don't see it because I'm here. So we can now change here light. We can change to dark. We can change to system, and everything is working smoothly. Awesome. And now to make it even more crazy, we'll create an entire dashboard using just one command from Shadcn Studio. So let's create a completely new page. I'll close all the files. Let me just do it like it's much easier like this. So we are going to our sources here. We have here inside of our routes the index and root file, so we'll add a new one, and that one will be called dashboard.tsx. And there it is. TanStack Start is automatically creating this file for us, so that is really good. And let's go back to Shadcn Studio library. So here we are going to blocks, and we are going to dashboard and app. They have this really cool thing that I love, dashboard shell. So we can take the entire shell and just put it, like literally put it on our page, and we'll have this awesome and nice looking performant dashboard. So let's try it out. Adding this one, dashboard shell 01. I'll just copy and paste this component. Now this one will probably take a while because we're adding like really a lot of files. You'll see now here. So we're overwriting drop down separator, and there it is. So check out how many files are we getting here. And like here we have blocks for chart sale metrics, data table transaction, drop down language, like all the good stuff. So let's try it out. Let's go to that one, and we have to go here to code in order to use it. So we have here entire page. How can we use this one with all the mock data and everything that we need? I'll just copy this whole thing, and here below the route component, I'll paste that entire page like this, and I'll just take the route component name, I'll delete it, and we'll go here to our function, to dashboard shell. So that one will be function and then route component, and we can just remove this thing, and I hope we can save. Oh yes, we need to put also these brackets. And now if we return back here, and we have some error. Let's see what is going on. So we have dashboard shell is not defined. So let's go to see why is it not defined. It is something here. Okay, we just need to remove this export as well. Nice. Now we can refresh and we can go to the dashboard. We also need a link for this one. And here we have the entire dashboard working. Like, how awesome is this? But we have now, of course, problems. We have this header and we have this footer. So we need to move that one from our root. So from here, I'm moving the navbar inside of our index. So we'll use that one only on our landing page. Right here above the hero section, I'll import the navbar and also our footer. So if we check now here, footer is looking really ugly because it's behind the sidebar and it's not really going well with this dashboard. So we'll remove that one as well. We are moving it to our index. That's only a landing page footer. It's not for our dashboard. Voila, that's it. Let's remove the imports from here. We don't need them. And now if we return back, look at this beautiful thing. So we have entire dashboard. It's working like with everything that you can see here. Everything is working. So we have here our user with all the drop down. Let me just make it a little bit smaller so you can see it. So we have this one. We have this for choosing a language. We have all the good stuff and everything is working. Everything that we need to do is just to get the data from our database and to set it here to everything. We have also this CRUD right here. So everything is pretty much working. You just need to put in the data instead of these hard-coded things that we can see inside of our dashboard. So here, all this data just needs to be dynamic. And of course, we'll do that one as well. Let's add just quickly on our header. So it's called navbar component. Next to the mod toggle, we'll add here a button. And yes, it can be outline. And we'll call it dashboard like this. And we'll put in the link from TanStack React Router to dashboard like this. And wrap up the dashboard. And here we'll put just as child on our button. So link is used there. So let's see if that one is working. We're going back to home. And yes, here we have our dashboard. Only thing is that it is not looking good because AI plays this size icon and I never wanted that. There it is. So we have now our dashboard. We can go to our dashboard in order to see it. And I think this is a great beginning of something big. In the next video, I want to put in real data. We'll use Neon, Drizzle, and we'll make all these CRUDs to work and all this data to be real. So that one will definitely be really interesting to see. So I'd like to hear from you. What would you like to see in this project? We have so many options. We have authentication. We have getting all this data to work, like this CRUD to work for adding, deleting users. We have all these metrics, hashtag performance, competitor analysis, like the imagination here, like there are no limits for what can we do right here. We could also add some AI functionalities. So tell me in the comments, what would you like to see? I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. I'm answering to all the comments. You also have the OrcDev Discord channel, so you can join there as well. And for more content like this, subscribe.